Okay, so this is a big one, ladies and gentlemen, and this came from you guys, the chat. This is why we really appreciate your suggestions, ladies and gentlemen. They wanted us to check out the Yelp reviews at the Wendy's in Conway, South Carolina. So we did.
I fucking dig the W being like the Wendy style on my name. That is legit.
So let's look at so let's start with some of the pictures that they have over here. This is directly from their Yelp, oh, by the way. These images are on the fucking official Yelp page. You got
that picture came from my rock bottom era. Like Brandy had just broken up with me. I wasn't taking care of myself. Like I had my hair grown out. Like I had that beard fully groomed was like 14 inches long. So like that was like my big Sage Francis beard. I'm like, this is the worst picture I've ever taken.
Yeah, that beard is officially a fat guy's cry for help. That specific beard.
We have this one.
Oh.
That's funny because I took that one in Kitty's tub in Georgia.
It's just
like Kyle goes, this is the end of the first day of like FPS boot camp. Kyle goes like, hey, just record me something in the bathroom. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna strip down and get in the tub. All my stuff will be behind the tub line. Let me just record it from there.
And let's see. This is the other image that's on the. This is all on the official Yelp, people. On the official Yelp, these are the images showing the Wendy's in Conway.
There's another FPS boot camp picture there, like showing like before pictures, and I got a hairy ass back. I'm most offended hereby is the first gen Raptor with the second gen wheels.
I knew you were going to say that. Taste. I knew you were going to say that. Okay.
Dude, the hair on your back. What a weird pattern. You got like that King Kong Bundy thing going on, you know?
Yeah, like my hair, like in general, is weird. Like, cause like if I was like Keemstar size, I'd have like just a hairy chest and hairy belly. But since I'm a fucking land monster, it all like kind of like pushed away the real estate. So they're like all islands of hair.
I've always shaved all my like body hair because I just don't like it. Not like shave with a razor, but like trim it down because I'm Italian. I'd be like fucking a bush. Bro, ever since I started dating Brantley, she's like, no, keep it. And there's times where I have a fucking bush on my chest, and I'm like, nah, I ain't listening to that bitch.
Yeah, women love that shit, dude. Women love that manly man. It gets a smell off to them, like it's almost like a pheromone.
Yeah, they love it. Okay, so we're getting into our first review at the Wendy's in Conway.
You know what's fucked up about this picture is like that's a picture of what George Floyd would look like if he was me. I guarantee you that's what that is. That's a George Floyd's like standard picture that they paint on murals, but they like AI'd my face over top of it.
Can we try not to get banned?
Yeah.
That was like.
Well, I mean, you're picking this one out. It's like this 450-pound man kept saying the age of consent should be 12. Like I'm like, doctor, disrespect the age of consent over here.
Keem is missing the trends right now. Get wings to order a Krabby Patty at Wendy's. Oh, thank you for ruining the show. That's what we were doing next, Luke. Okay, so we got the hot. I'm missing, guys. I'm gonna miss donos nonstop here. That's why I changed text to speech to 50. So if y'all want to interrupt the show with a dono, make it a red one, 50 or higher. All right, I appreciate you though. Thank you for all that, and I'll try to get Boogie to read all these at the end.
Yeah. Well.
All right, let's get into this because otherwise we'll never get done here. All right, so this is a 1-star review. There was a 450-pound man who kept saying the age of consent should be 12. The staff and management was trying to remove him, but he kept saying, mods, ban these people trying to kick me out. Real talk. Oh, my Lord. He was also he was also blocking the menu and looked at my 12-year-old daughter in weird ways. I heard that he came every day and started complaining, saying something like, trolls, just drill me, real talk. His V6 Mustang is also very loud, and someone pointed out, poorly double parked as well. Would not recommend at all.
You know, the worst part about this review is the fact that he gave the restaurant 1 star, which my local Wendy's deserves 1 star. he got that right. But like, don't fucking 1-star a restaurant to try to make fun of me.
Yeah, troll review.
Wings, is there any way you can read these? Because I think it'd be way funnier if you can read them. Can you see it well enough to read?
I can see, yeah, I can see. The chili here is amazing. I came because I heard the famous chili from the world-renowned boxer in his promo for 800 pounds in one ring. Richard was right. The chili slaps, and it made up for my child getting pistol whipped in the parking lot that initially had me hesitant to go inside. I think it was great that he recommended such protein-packed meal, knowing he has been working with experts in training for boxing match. He has helped my physical fitness tremendously. I even started employing characters and costumes to chase me around when doing boot camps after being inspired so much. 6 people found this motherfucker helpful. Good Lord.
Oh, my Lord.
How was that even?
Oh, this is funny, man. This is such a good idea. All right.
Salvador. Never really liked Wendy's, but my friend Richard referred me to try their chili. Let me tell you, did not disappoint. Not like how much I was disappointed in his weight loss surgery. Good Lord. He said that they only offer Pepsi products, he also said they only offer Pepsi products, which is big ups pimps. Richard took us through the drive-thru in his V6 Mustang on Cooper tires. He could barely fit in his Mustang, so getting in and out of his car is a hassle. So we're glad that they had a drive-thru. I'll definitely visit here again when I'm trying to cut my calories. I was going to make that point on the George Floyd review that as a fat man, I avoid going into the restaurant at all possible when the drive-thru is open.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just common sense as a fat man.
I hear you.
Daniel, with the best chili in Conway, got referred by a fat man named Richard. Also, shout out Sean Brakeland. Big ups. Richard, after he finished bathing in a hot tub of Wendy's chili.
Oh, these reviews are so fucking funny.
There's always a V6 Mustang double parked poorly, but it has decent food. And had a dedicated chili drive-through too. For some reason, he felt like that was a 4-star. Like it wasn't. Maybe I parked the Mustang too well to get the 5-star.
Exactly.
What's up with the double parking thing? Is that something you said on stream that you like to double park?
No. That's just something they know it irritates me because I'm a real stickler with how people park.
Yeah.
Like I hate people that park like right on the line or at the line and like. Don't get me wrong, people that double park or like taking up 2 parks.
You know what makes me so mad? If I was Wings of Redemption, I would love streaming. Imagine all these trolls making all these jokes. Like you could play into it. Like, I don't know how you're miserable. Like this shit seems so much fun. The
The whole George Floyd accusing me of looking at 12-year-olds was great. that was a high point of my day right there. See, I was driving through Conway on the way to North Carolina and decided to stop here for a quick bite to eat. I took the drive-thru and it wasn't working. No big deal, I figured. I guess I broke the fucking drive-thru. I'll go inside. So I parked and started walking inside. And as I got out of my car, I noticed the parking lot was quite empty, except for what looked like a salvaged V6 Mustang, which was so poorly parked, it was blocking a handicap spot. I didn't think too much about it. I went inside and proceeded to hear a tirade. As I turned the corner, I saw a large 500-pound man screaming at the employees. Something about being out of chili and their drive-thru being offline. It seemed to have a video game controller in his hand for whatever reason. I tried to stay out of it, but it was right as I turned to see the menu, he just tossed that controller. He lobbed it with such force and hit the menu, completely destroying the monitor. He just froze and uttered the words, "Did I crack that?" Rest in peace, 4K monitor. Large man turns to me and says, "I just can't do it. I can't take this shit anymore, man." As he then proceeds to tell the employees he hopes their families die in an automobile wreck. Fries were ordered were good.
What the fuck is this? Oh my God. See, the people that watch you are absolutely hilarious. I don't know how you're.
You know what the absolutely hilarious part about this is it's probably one motherfucker writing all these.
I don't think so. You have to make a whole.
I mean, like they have too many consistencies. Like why is there like 4 of them talking about my double parking at this point? Like individually.
Dude, 21 people found this helpful.
Yeah, this is from Daniel O from Warwick, Rhode Island.
Ooh.
Big Ups made a road trip down to the local Conway Wendy's. Let's see what he had to say. I'm an employee at this establishment. No, the fuck you ain't. You're from Rhode Island. We fear for our lives daily. There's a hefty man named Richard who waddles in 3 times a day and makes our lives a living hell. 1-0 boxing champion, Richard, by the way. He always orders an absurd amount of chili and gets mad if we don't have at least 5 gallons. With COVID and an employee shortage, it's getting harder and harder to meet his demands. He asked for a Pepsi, and I accidentally gave him a diet. So he proceeds to hum at me. My uniform got soaked, and my hair was sticky. I only get paid $7.25 an hour just trying to feed my kids. This customer's out of his mind. My manager tried to ban him from the restaurant, but corporate said not to because Richard accounts for 25% of our annual revenues. In order to make sure he gets his chili, I come in 2 hours early before my shift to prepare as much chili as possible. Now, mind you, I don't get paid for the extra time. It's the only thing I could do because I genuinely fear for my life. He said something about how it was a shame if my kids were to get killed in a car wreck. I'm terrified.
Oh,
Dude,
this shit
you
is-
have some quotes under you, man.
This
Jesus.
shit is just too good. I got a simple one here.
Bert from San Diego. Look here. Look, listen. I was told to either sub, donate, or get the fuck out. Please ban anyone that doesn't appreciate the delicious hot cup of Wendy's chili. At this point, that Wendy's should go ahead and give me a sponsorship.
Yes.
At least like one of those like lifetime books where I get to eat for free. You ever seen those? They give. I know KFC gave them out.
Nice.
Lethal beef from Woodbridge, Virginia. The food's pretty fresh and all right, but so one time me and my girlfriend kept getting awkward stares from this 400-pound plus man eating chili. I approached him and asked if there was anything wrong, and he yelled and said, "Look here, look, listen, the Pepsi dispenser doesn't work. The employees keep giving me fucking advice that doesn't work, so fucking stop it." Taken back by this, I meant to look for a manager, but I was too busy trying to unclog the toilet. The manager was too busy trying to unclog the toilet that was logjammed by a big piece of fecal matter left by this 400-pound man. And my girlfriend quickly left and drove past his salvage V6 King he calls his Mustang.
What is this shit? I fucking love it.
Dr. Tom, with a 1-star. Dr. Tom, we 1-starred your clinic too. Erectile dysfunction clinic. I went to Wendy's drive-thru and I was rear-ended by some guy who's clearly just hit a deer. He was laughing like a lunatic, saying something like, "I can't take this shit no more." When I overheard the Wendy's worker tell him they were out of chili, I was terrified. He then proceeds to get out of his Mustang, which this approximately took like 20 minutes. He huffed and puffed with exertion from standing up. He shoved his wife and told her to get out of the way because he was live streaming the incident. From what I could see, he muttered something about syndicate ruining my sex life and PK owes me $10,000. They fucking do. I was confused, but when I saw he was staring at me, I yelled, "I'll beat your ass like I beat the surgery." I have no idea what that meant. I walked very, very slowly, and he could not keep up with me. I escaped. Looking back, he was throwing Wendy's French fries at me. Even though he eventually picked them up and ate them, it still haunts me.
Oh,
I mean, I would have threw Wendy's French fries anyway. Wendy's French fries suck ass.
They do.
14.
Aiden, look here. Look, listen. Can you guys please tell that 400 man to stay out? He keeps stealing all the chili. Every time I come to the establishment, they're always out of chili. Aiden, you got to have some more effort, Aiden.
I know, that was weak.
Yeah.
Ryan P., my friends Richard and Kelly, Smelly Kelly, into hyphens, recommend this place for its 5-star chili. Not only did it disappoint, but they were giving me advice about something I knew nothing about. Then out of nowhere, a kid by the name of Sean Ranklin told me about a V6 Mustang giveaway if you beat the chili eating challenge. Although I tried my hardest, my 400-pound Richard finished 37 bowls of chili in under 10 minutes and won the V6 Mustang. Overall, terrible experience, would not recommend.
What is this shit?
These motherfuckers loved my red Mustang. Absolutely loved it.
Clearly.